Hello everyone, I am Trupti Pandya and today I will be teaching you Element of Account Standard 12 Part 1 Chapter 3 Valuation of a Goodwill. In previous lecture, already we completed three methods of a valuation of a goodwill. First one, average profit method. Second one, weighted average profit method. Third one, super profit method. And today, fourth method, capitalization of profit method. Capitalization of profit method. In this method, average profit of a business is computed and it is used to determine its capitalized value on the basis of normal or expected rate of return of the business. This type of profit received is called capitalization of a profit. If this type of a profit received, then it is called the capitalized profit. Here, this capitalized profit means capitalized value of average profit on basis of expected rate of return. Here, businessman's expected rate of return is there, and if this expected rate of return is there, then expected profit is also there. Expected profit upon all expected rate of return multiplied by 100, then we find out the capitalized profit method. So capitalized profit is equal to expected profit upon all expected rate of return into 100. Otherwise, second formula, average profit upon all expected rate of return into 100. Percentage means 100. Here percentage sign is given. Percentage means 100. Here, one example is given. Average profit of business is 90,000 and expected rate of return is 10%. Capitalized profit will be found as under. Capitalized profit is equal to average profit upon all expected rate of return into 100. 90,000 upon all 10 into 100. So capitalized profit is equal to 9 lakh because 0 cut, and here 40 into 10 means 9 lakh is there. Capitalized profit is compared with the capital employed in the business. If capitalized profit amount is more than the capital employed, then the difference amount is called goodwill. Capital employed minus capitalized profit. Capital employed minus capitalized profit, and when we get the difference, then it is called goodwill. Goodwill is equal to capitalized profit minus capital employed. Capital employed is 7 lakh and capitalized profit is 9 lakh. Then goodwill is equal to 2 lakh, because we know the formula is goodwill is equal to capitalized profit minus capital employed. Here capitalized profit is 9 lakh and capital employed 7 lakh. 9 lakh minus 7 lakh, then goodwill is equal to 2 lakh. Following explanation is not expected for exam. This for the exam purpose it is not required. Then also one time we see capitalized profit means how much net asset is required to earn the average profit on the basis of expected rate of return. In this question, expected rate of return is 10%, average profit 90,000, so rupees 9 lakh is net asset is required to earn 90,000 on the basis of 10%. But actual net asset are 7 lakh. So 70,000 profit must be received on 7 lakh at 10%. 90,000 into 100 upon 10, 9 lakh. 70,000 into 100 upon 10 is equal to 7 lakh actual net asset. This is not necessary for the exam purpose. Then also, if you want to find out the net asset, then this is the formula for this. Now, 90,000 minus 70,000, then 20,000 into 100 upon 10, then 2 lakh difference asset is a goodwill. But this method is a very long and it is not necessary for the exam purpose. So we use only first method. If capital employed is 9 lakh, then goodwill is equal to capitalized profit minus capital employed. 9 lakh minus 9 lakh, then goodwill is 0. If capital employed is also 9 lakh and capitalized profit is also 9 lakh, then 9 lakh minus 9 lakhs, then goodwill is 0. It means when capitalized profit and capital employed both are same, then goodwill is 0. If capital employed is 10 lakh, then goodwill is capitalized profit minus capital employed 9 lakh minus 10 lakh, then goodwill is minus 1 lakh, because here 9 lakh capitalized profit, but capital employed is more than the capitalized profit, so we get the negative. And there is no goodwill in A and B, because capital employed and capitalized profit both are equal. There is no goodwill in A and in B, because capital employed is more than the capitalized profit. When the capital employed is more than the capitalized profit, then there is no goodwill. If capitalized profit and capital employed both are same, then also goodwill is not there. And if capitalized profit and capitalized employed is given, and capitalized employed is more than the capitalized profit, then also we get the goodwill in negative. And when there is a negative, means loss is there, so goodwill is not there. Now, in short, following steps are used for computation of valuation of a goodwill as per the capitalization profit method. Like a super profit method, we have to prepare the table in this capitalization profit method also. Statement showing computations of a goodwill. First off, we have to write capital employed. Whatever it is given in our question, we write outer column in the amount. Total asset minus total liability. Net asset, capital employed is, here we have to write. Expected rate of return, outer side. Average profit, outer side. Capitalized profit, average profit upon all expected rate of return into 100. Outer column we have to write. And goodwill is equal to capitalized profit minus capital employed. These 5 steps are necessary for the calculation of capitalized profit method. So let us start the illustration for. If answer of a step number 5, if in this step 0 or negative, then no goodwill exists in that business. If in a 5th step we get 0 or answer in a minus, then there is a no goodwill. So let us start the illustration number 7. From the following information of Manoj and Hari's firm, determine the value of goodwill by capitalized average profit method. Here in our question it is given that you have to find out the capitalized average profit method. Here year is given 2012-13, profit is given rupees 90,000. 2013-14 year profit rupees given 1 lakh. 2014-15 year profit rupees given 1,10,000. Year 2015-16 profit rupees given 1,30,000. Year 2016-17 profit rupees given 1,50,000. Additional information: asset of business rupees 13,40,000. Liability of business 3,40,000. Normal expected rate of return of a business is 10%. So here additional information is also given here. Now we prepare the answer part. Statement showing computations of goodwill. First of all, we have to write capital employed. Asset is equal to capital employed, it is given 10 lakh. Now asset minus liability. Asset is given 13,40,000 minus liability given 3,40,000. It means net asset capital employed, it is 10 lakh, which we write here outer side. Expected rate of return also given in our additional information, 10%. Weighted average profit as per note number 1, 1,26,000. And capitalized profit, average profit upon all expected rate of return into 100. 1,26,000 upon all 10 into 100 means 12,60,000. This way. Capitalized profit we have to find out this way. 1,26,000 upon all 10 into 100, because the expected rate is given 10%. And average profit we find out from the calculation. So weighted average profit if we have to find out, then we have to calculate this way. Goodwill is equal to capitalized profit minus capital employed, 12,60,000 minus 10 lakh, then 2,60,000 is a goodwill. We have to write outer side. But before that, when we have to find out the weighted average profit, then we have to make a one table. So here calculation of weighted average profit. In this example, profit is continuously increasing since last 5 years. Therefore, average profit will be computed as per the weighted average method. in previous method, weighted average profit method is there. In this method we find out that when increasing profit is there, every year profit is increasing year by year, at that time we have to use the weighted average profit method. First two column is given in our question, year and profit. 2012-13 90,000, 2013-14 1 lakh, 2014-15 1 lakh 10,000, 2015-16 1 lakh 30,000, 2016-17 1 lakh 50,000. This year and profit two column is given in our question. Now profit day by day increasing, so we have to give the weight as per the given year, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 plus 4 9, 9 plus 3 12, 12 2 14, 1 15. So total weight is 15. Now column number 2 into column number 3. 90 ones are 90,000, 1 twos are 2 and afterward 5 zeros means 2 lakh, 11 threes are 33 and 4 zeros means 3 lakh 30,000, 13 fours are 52 and 4 zeros means 5 lakh 20,000, 15 fives are 75 and 40 means 7 lakh 50,000. Now total of the weighted profit is equal to 90,000, 2 lakh, 3 lakh 30,000, 5 lakh 20,000 and 7 lakh 50,000. Then it is 18 lakh 90,000. Weighted average profit is equal to total weighted profit upon all total weight. 18 lakh 90,000 divided by 15. So weighted average profit is 1 lakh 26,000. So this way, as per the weighted average profit and afterward we find out the capitalized profit method, then this way we have to calculate, and this 1 lakh 26,000 we calculate and put here weighted average profit as per note number 1 lakh 26,000. So this way, when in the examination weighted increasing year by year, when profit is increasing, at that time we have to use this weighted average profit method. Now if we have to find out the super profit capitalization method is there, but we have to use in place of a weightage average method, we have to use the super profit method. Super profit can be capitalized directly and can be determined the value of a goodwill. It is not required to capitalize the average profit under this method. Following computations should be done determining the value of goodwill. When super profit capitalization method is there, at that time weighted average profit method is not given here. First step we have to write that statement showing computation of a goodwill. Step number 1, capital employed when we want to find out at that time total asset minus total liability. Then we find out the capital employed. Expected rate of return given in our sum. Expected profit is equal to capital employed multiplied by expected rate of return. And in place of a weighted average profit method, we have to write here only average profit. Afterward, fifth step, super profit means average profit minus expected profit. And in last, goodwill, super profit upon all expected rate of return into 100. This way statement is there. If a super profit is 0 or negative, then it is no goodwill exists in the business. So now, illustration number 8. Determine the value of goodwill of Virat and Anushka's firm as per the capitalization of a super profit method. Capital employed 7,80,000. Expected rate of return 12%. Last 5 years profit 2012-13 2 lakh, 2013-14 2 lakh 70,000, 2 lakh 14-15 2 lakh 40,000, 2015-16 2 lakh 50,000, 2016-17 2 lakh 30,000. Means 5 year, and that profit rupees is given in the question, and other information also given. Let us start the answer part. Answer: statement showing competitions of goodwill. Here, first in our question, first step, capital employed is already given. So asset and liability is not given. At that time, capital employed is given, and it is 7,80,000. Expected rate of return 12%. Expected profit, capital employed into expected rate of return 93,600. means capital employed is 7,80,000 and expected rate of return 12%. So when we calculate at that time, we get 93,600. So outer column we have to write 93,600. Now for the fourth step, average profit. For the average profit, we have to write all the 5 years and the profit. 2012-13 there is a 2 lakh. 2013-14 there is a 2 lakh 70,000. 2014-15 there is a 2 lakh 40,000. 2015-16 there is a 2 lakh 50,000. 2016-17 there is a 2 lakh 30,000. Total amount is 11 lakh 90,000. Now we have to keep the formula of average profit. Average profit is equal to total profit upon all number of years. 11 lakh 90,000 upon all 5, because here 5 years are there. So we get 2 lakh 38,000. So average profit is equal to 2 lakh 38,000. Now fifth step, super profit. So formula of a super profit is equal to average profit minus expected profit. 2 lakh 38,000 minus 93,600 is equal to 1 lakh 44,400. Now sixth step, goodwill is equal to super profit upon all expected rate of return. 1 lakh 44,400 upon all 12% means 12 lakh 3,333.33. 33 after point there is a 33 and it is less than 50. So we have to neglect this amount and up to here we have to write 12 lakh 3,333. After column we put this goodwill amount. So this way our illustration number 8 is over. And this is the very easy and simple calculation is there. Thank you.